a regular basis because it takes that long to build a new habit.
It does. It does. And then it's so easy after the habit is built to get out of the habit and to forget all
You're lazy.
Right. Yeah, and I think that's why I have the word reset in my mind, a heart reset, because we develop good habits and then life gets busy and we forget. And so we need something to give us just a little push to have a reset again and to get back into the habits that we know really are beneficial, not only for us, but for our family and everybody around us.
Right. Yeah. It is so easy to fall back into those things that they're comfortable and they just seem so easy, but yet in the long run, they do make life more difficult.
Right. Yeah. And then, one other thing that, I think helps us carry a sense of rest through the year is to set a monthly restful habit. So you can, right now as we're talking, it's January, but, it doesn't matter what time of year it is when you're listening to this. Now is a great time to start. Kind of look through the rest of this year and think of activities you can do that would bring you rest. Something that you could do in a very short amount of time every day. It might be this idea of prayer stops. It might be, taking time to jot down, 3 things you're thankful for. It might be sitting down to read 5 minutes out of a book. Whatever, it might be that activity, that hobby that you really enjoy, doing it just a little bit, but something you can do every day for a month to build a habit. But go ahead and start, kind of plot out something you could do each month and, for the rest of the year, put a reminder on your calendar and try to use that as a way to set some habits, focusing on just one thing a month. We're not going to do everything, but just focus on one.
I love that because you can try it out for a month and then you're not really stuck to it saying, I'm going to do this now from now on. I can change it next month and try something new.
Right.
And so that gives you that freedom and flexibility.
Right. And it could be that, you hear one of these ideas we've talked about tonight, or, think of something that someone's mentioned in the past and you try that idea and you stick with it long enough to see if it is good for you or not. And as soon as you realize, this isn't me, well, stop. You don't even have to finish it through the whole month. Go ahead and do something different. If it's not bringing you rest, then it's not what you need.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. That goes back to the beginning of our conversation and talking about how rest is different for different people. And just because it looks like this person's getting rest out of this activity, it doesn't mean it's going to come to you the same way.
Right.
So true. Yeah. So those are some great examples. And I love especially the spiritual context. And so really we're building habits out of being purposeful about reminders and trying different things too.